What's going on? It's going on. It's Brandon Mason here talking coasters. He wants to join in on the fun for a little while, so we'll see. Anyways, hope everyone's having a great night. It's what is today? Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
We've unfortunately been a very sick household. My wife, the Mason, and our daughter all had what's called hand, foot, and mouth disease, and it's not been fun. I've yet to have it, so that's good. And I've been
Daddy
super
doesn't
dad
have it
the
anymore.
last what 5 days and helping out with everything. So, but all is good because now we get to talk roller coasters for an hour. So I'm very, very excited for that. Hello from Cedar Point. He's at Cedar Point. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to talk about Dragster and all the other rumors going on right now. SeaWorld.
You mean to ride roller coaster?
And you do need to ride Velocicoaster. Yeah, I'm taking glasses off because the lighting gets messed up and stuff like that. So, anyways, cheers to a great day. What is this? This is like Talon must have spit up on me, and I had no idea. Ah, the joys of kids. Put that in your mouth, please.
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Six Flags.
Sorry.
I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Mason and Brandon. I hope the family gets better. Thank you, Park Visions. Hope you're having a better day, too. Ghoster Coaster, what's up, my dude? Hope you and your mother are doing great. Love all the content and the grind you guys do. Plus, you're in school. So I highly
You mean Rod Fury
appreciate that.
And Kitty Hawk.
Fury and Kitty Hawk, yeah. Yeah, Mason's now able to ride Ricochet and Kitty Hawk at Caro. And so Lucky Daddy has been on Kitty Hawk more than I've been on Fury in the last 2 weeks. And that's not something I'm proud of.
Daddy doesn't love Kitty Hawk the best because
it's horrible. But I'll ride it for him.
Yeah.
Worker from Kings Island here. How you doing, Fly Magic? Hey, where you work at? If you don't mind me asking. I used to work there as well, 2004 and 5. Look at Mason. I know you got to focus on here, please. Pull your shirt up. This is just weird. Anyways, if you have any kids, get your kid a cool Keep Riding Coaster shirt or Coaster Life shirt. He loves it. He wears it like every other day, so I have to constantly do laundry. Anyways, let's talk coasters and answer some questions here.
You can do that, Daddy.
Let's see here.
And they're building a
Got a
new
question from
ride
Mr. Six Flags. Can you guys come to my hometown Six Flags? Well, which one is it? Let us know. Hey, Raymond, what's going on, my friend? Love interacting with you on Twitter. And if you guys aren't on Twitter, get on Twitter. That's where I'm most active. What, Mason, you're doing roller coasters on my live stream.
Yeah.
I'm on. I hate social media personally. I hate Facebook and Instagram. I'm learning how to use it. I prefer Twitter, 100%. It's easier to put links and stuff on there, and everything else. And I've had Twitter for 12 plus years, so I prefer it. Rides, cool. Drop Tower Bat, yep. Trained about every ride in the park. That's cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, Kings Island's a great park, and if you guys live by a park, I highly recommend working at one. I mean, there's just so much fun. I mean, you work a lot of hours and stuff, and it's hot, and you're constantly dealing with guests, but most of the time they're cool. But it's just the memories you get, the friendships you get. I mean, I've had more friends through theme parks than I have like through high school and college and everything else. Yes.
What's the highest ride at Florida?
Highest ride in Florida would be Iron Gwazi at 205 feet. All right, I'm going to answer some questions here. 4 miles away from Air Force One, Patrick, you are not my friend. We are not friends. I would honestly, there's half of the major parks in the U.S. I would trade if that was my home park for Fun Spot Air Force One being close by. Like that ride is so good. I rode it 35 times in 2 days, and I'm going to be going down there in a couple of times, probably at the end of August. I have to ride it in the summer. We rode it opening day, but
Who's
you're
that?
4 miles away.
Who's
It's
that?
fantastic.
Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Who's that?
Anyways, yeah. What's up, Matt Hanks? How you doing, man?
Hey, Matt.
Hope you're
Hanks.
well. You know Matt, my buddy Matt from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Say hi to Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Say you need to come down and visit us.
You mean to come? You mean to come down and visit us?
Yeah, you do. So we can talk crap about roller coasters and rides. Coaster Maniacs, thank you very much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Your way back from Six Flags New England. How was the rest of your day? I know we kind of chatted on Twitter a while. Sorry, the end of the day got crazy, but that's because SeaWorld Orlando is getting a new roller coaster, the B&M, actually, in 2024. If you're not following parkfans.net.
And it's a dark ride first.
Yeah, dark ride
it goes
first.
In the dark ride, and then it launches out on the wood.
It does, yeah.
But I can ride it.
He can ride it, we hope. Yeah, parkfans.net, leaked the blueprints. It looks actually really cool. So I just did a video on it. Luckily for me, someone on Twitter was like, how do you do it? You just got this video out so fast. Well, parkfans.net posted it around 4 o'clock, and it's worked out great time-wise with the kids' nap time and stuff. Everyone was sleeping, so I'm like, I'm just going to go record fast. Even though I made the biggest mistake ever, and I'm mad at myself. I said SeaWorld Orlando has four B&Ms now, and actually this will be the 5th. So I miscounted. I still feel like Pipeline, it's so new, I forget about it. Since I only rode it once, I was at Media Day with Park Visions, and SeaWorld Orlando only let us ride one time. Such BS. It's a media event. Let us ride. I mean, Park Visions came down from New York. I came down from Charlotte. You know, what makes me mad is they had an ACE event that morning, and I have friends there who rode it 10 times, 14 times. But yet we only get one time. Stop. You got to be sitting here or else you're going to go, okay? Seriously. Sit down. So anyways, it's crazy. So, but overall, if you have not checked out that video, be sure to check it out. Also check out Park Visions, Park Visions as well, but parkfans.net. They do a great time. Let's see here.
Looks like
Updated predictions on Dragster Chili Plays. I'm actually going to make another video. I know some people are going to complain because I make too many videos on Dragster, but you don't understand. This thing's such a huge, complex project. And now that the park is open, everything's changing every week. So just have fun, get over with it, and let me have my time. But anyways, I don't know. I'm actually going to make a video about the benefits of Zamperla. So I'm excited to kind of go into stop, please. Stop. Thank you. I'm going to kind of go into why it's a good thing. And as to Zamperla being involved, as far as the updated predictions, I've heard from multiple people that the Top Hat track will feature some red track instead of just white as well. So that'd be kind of cool. At least look better than this all white track, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think overall it'll be very interesting to see. I have to say I am a little not as excited as I mentioned in past videos because of its.
I am excited about the spike.
The spike, yeah, the spike looks really cool. So I think it'll be really good. There's just a lot of negativity that I not want from those videos of me complaining about Zamperla. And what I mean by that is some people are like, well, I'm never going back to Cedar Point ever again. And it's like, all right, people, we still have to support the parks. Whether it's Zamperla, Intamin, Vekoma, whoever's building it, it's a 420-foot tall coaster. I'm definitely going to be there a few times in 2024. And I can't wait to ride it, even though it's not going to be potentially as good. So we shall see. Yeah, I do think it'll have a lot of downtime for sure.
Ready? Yeah.
The Dragster Tag has...
Ready?
I don't know what staters are too either. How you doing, Ding Dog 22? Thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys always leave comments on stuff. Hold on, buddy. But I know that you've been following the channel for a while. Recognize your little icon there. So thank you very much for all the support over the course of the last few years. Greatly appreciate it. Holly Radloff, is that right? Can I get a shout out? Shout out. What's up? Hope you're doing well. um, what will be the name for the Vekoma family boomerang at Holiday World? Yeah, that's an interesting project. I'm really actually excited about that. Those family boomerang coasters look legit fun, and I've heard they're really good too. So it'll be in the Thanksgiving, section. So maybe it's like, I don't know, it's like the Turkey Express, or I don't know, something. Holiday World is they have some pretty cool names, but they're also kind of cornier names, which isn't a bad thing. Like, Legend's a cool name, Raven's a cool name, The Voyage, like, to me personally, it's a good name, but it's Thunderbird's a pretty cool name. So I'm sure they'll come up with something, and it'll be really, really cool. Gravy Train, that's the project name. So yeah, I mean, they'll be fun. Ghoster Coasters, Brandon, should I go to Indiana Beach or Michigan's Adventure next? I've been to MIA, but it's about 11 years ago, so essentially a new experience again. I mean, is it really that new? Because nothing's been added really since 11 years ago. Are you still in Detroit area, I believe, or are you down in Bowling Green? Because either one, Indiana Beach is probably a little closer. If you've never been to Indiana Beach, I would do Indiana Beach because that park's really underrated. They have a great haunted house. It's fantastic. I highly recommend doing their haunted house. And I'm sad, though, is I went and we had there's this roller coaster, the Lost Superstition Mountain coaster. It was down for the day. So I've yet to have that credit. So I definitely need to get back there eventually.
Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah.
Show them the Eiffel Tower.
What? Can you show them? Yeah, you can show them.
And there's a big tower.
Yep, the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island for the 50th anniversary. Yep, that was cool. I'll be honest with you. Kings Island did a fantastic job with their 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Carowinds, it really doesn't really have the whole vibe as good as.
Carowinds is an old park.
An old park? Well, Kings Island's a little older, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just a little disappointed that, it just feels like it's just not as good a quality event. But hopefully, maybe it's just I feel like Carowinds needs a lot of work, and their current GM, I'm just not a huge fan of. Just a lot of things that the park is facing. They do need to make a new ride, but the park is facing a lot of staffing issues, and I get it. Staffing is bad all across America right now. But when you go to Six Flags Fiesta Texas and everything is open, I was there 2 weeks ago. Everything, every ride, and every food stand for the most part. Like, it was amazing just to see a full parking tolls. Everything is open. And then you go to Carowinds and they still can't get half the water park open, and a few rides are still down for maintenance, aka they probably don't have the staff. So I don't get it, because Charlotte's a massive city and there should be no reason for that. It's my biggest pet peeve. Have you ridden the new Mind Blower? No, I went down to Florida with the family a week ago for a family vacation. We're in St. Augustine for 6 days, and we just did SeaWorld Orlando. So I did not make it down to ride Fun Spot Mind Blower, though I should have, because I have my annual pass now. I completely forgot about it, to be honest with you.
I have the Eiffel Tower.
That's his Eiffel Tower, yeah. But anyways, it kind of came down to the fact of, should I do it, should I not? And I just forgot about it because I had Taylor and Mason, and it was a hot day, and we just didn't have time. Not to mention, we had about an hour and 40-minute drive to go home after that. All right, you stay over there. All right, let's get back to the questions. Yeah, St. Augustine was great. We stayed at Crescent Beach, like 10 minutes south. It was really cool.
Wait, can they see us?
Yeah, they can see you. Yeah, did you hear anything about the new Universal spinning coaster for Hollywood? Okay. I did a video on that, I think on Saturday. Parkfans.net leaked the layout. Looks really cool. Very intrigued by it. Though I'm not entirely sure it's going to be spinning now, which is not a horrible thing. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I heard Michigan's Adventure is running one train on Shivering Timbers. It's just I don't understand it. Like Carowinds has done pretty good as far as the capacity of the trains up until recently. Though I can't really say that because Winterfest, I mean, when Fury was open for Winterfest, and this is the first year that Carowinds is open year round, I know there's going to be issues, and I respect that. I get that. But it comes down to it where it's like up until Memorial Day, Fury was 2 trains, Copperhead was 2 trains. It's not even full capacity yet. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm excited to ride Wildcats Revenge. I'll be up there in the end of July. Stop. You're going to get hurt. Stop now. Get out. Nope. You're going to flip your head and you're going to bust your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can't go to Carowinds for a while. Come on, dude. Watch out. Put the chair up. All right. Final warning. You sit here and relax or else you're going to go downstairs to see mommy. Okay? Sorry. Kids. Anyways, Wildcats Revenge at the end of the July. Very excited to ride it. I'll be up there on a Friday night and then a Sunday, getting their skip the line pass so I can get some good content and get to ride it multiple times. I'm actually going to predict that I think I will like it better than Vengeance. I think, and that's not me hating on Vengeance. It's a damn good ride. I love Steel Vengeance, but what I've seen, the POVs, what I've seen, little flies flying around or a bug or something. I just feel like it's going to be really cool. I love a good stall, and I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think it's definitely not going to beat Air Force One. I don't think for me, but it's not going to beat obviously Iron Gwazi because that's just the best in my opinion. All right, let's see. If Carowinds just got a new train for Hurler, maybe it's not getting RMC for the foreseeable future. Yeah, again, I've said in multiple videos now, Hurler is like the 5th most popular ride at Carowinds. So they're not going to be RMC in that at all anytime soon. So basically, let's everyone stop riding it because it might help. But nope, we still get a lot of people.
Yeah, you guys just stop riding.
Mason, you can say hi to Katie's Coasters. Hi. She's on now.
Hi, Katie's Coasters.
Hope you're doing well, Katie's Coasters. I'm glad you're monetized. Get that figured out. Start making some money, please.
How's Wildcat Revenge?
How's Wildcat Revenge? Timothy Brown, when will Kinda Ka open up? Open back up. Thank you very much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. I know they had the what's it called? The hydraulic launch, the cable snap. So I've heard they're working really fast to get it back up. So hopefully sometime in early to mid-July. I know El Toro obviously just opened up, which is great news. So hopefully it'll be very, very soon. I'm sure the park is planning on it. I've heard wonderful things about the GM over there. I've been talking to my buddy Austin from D-Road Coasters. Go check him out. Great channel. And as well as a few other people. Hold on, buddy. As well as a few other people who work at the park who are raving about this new GM. So I'm very excited for the future of Great Adventure and everything else. Bentoka 2020 or 22. What do you think about a Vekoma flying coaster for Glenwood Caverns next coaster? I don't think they can afford a ride like that. Now, what would be kind of cool if it's like a shuttle, coaster from Vekoma that, you launch out of the station, then like down the side of the cliff, then hit a booster launch, then up a spike or something, then reverse it all. But a full-fledged Vekoma flying coaster, I would imagine that would probably be out of their budget. But again, who knows? Let's see. He's ready to JJ. I'm ready for Cedar Fair to move its focus to King's Dominion's volcano replacement. It's been too long. Yeah, for sure. I definitely see them 2025 or 2026. I'm actually working on the video. It should be out tomorrow about every, like, the timeline of each park in the Cedar Fair chain as far as how many coasters will each park get between now and the end of the decade. So I'm kind of excited about that, even though I need to go back and edit something out of that, because I said something about Intamin and Dragster. I was still pretty confident when I recorded it a week and a half ago. I've been so busy here. Again, I've had both kids have been sick all week, and my wife has been sick. So I've been trying to be super dad and get the content out as much as I can, as well as sleep here and there, and be the official dog walker in our house. Hershey Park fan, how would you feel if Hershey Park got a Vekoma launch coaster like Big Bear Mountain in the Chocolate Town section of the park? Every park needs a Big Bear Mountain. How good is it?
Not all bad.
You like it, right? Was that even
Yeah.
English? Okay, don't talk with that in your mouth. Sit over here. Sit next to me. Yeah, Big Bear Mountain's fantastic. They need to add some trees to it. Dollywood definitely needs to add some trees to that ride. But other than that, it's a fantastic ride. And yes, every park should get that. Now, real fast, if everyone can give this live stream a like, that'll be great. I really do appreciate it right now. It looks like there's 134 people on here. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy daily life to check out me and my channel. I really do appreciate all the support. And speaking of support, Arcadio, thank you so much for the super chat. With SeaWorld Orlando getting a B&M family and BGT getting a Giga in 2024, I don't know if your chat got kind of cut off here, but yes, SeaWorld Orlando is getting a B&M family multi-launch coaster. Park fans just released the leak layout of that. I just did a video on as well, so go check that out. That's really cool. But it makes you wonder what exactly is happening with Busch Gardens and the Sand Serpent area, because that's a decent-sized plot of land for something. I really hope it's a Giga. I feel like that would be the best type of coaster for Busch Gardens. I know they have height restrictions, and it'll take a few hurdles to cross through to get a Giga there, but anything is possible. And I feel like it could definitely be a game changer, but I could also see them going family coaster route, because Sand Serpent is a family coaster, and maybe they want to replace it with something else. So I don't know, but you know what ride would be really good there is well, never mind. I take that back. I was gonna say a Big Bear Mountain, but kind of essentially that's what Cheetah Hunt is, except a little bit more intense. But anyways, let's get back to some questions here. Do you think Falcon's Flight will open? I mean, they're already starting construction. It's already, pretty far along. I don't see how it doesn't. So that's exciting. So we'll see. I definitely want to. I've yet to be out of America as far as travel wise, because before the channel, I had a little travel website, and I was more or less a stay-at-home dad, so I really couldn't financially be able to do stuff like this all the time. And now with this channel, and I have a second channel too. Be sure to check out Vacation Guides USA. I talk about all sorts of things in vacation guides and top 10 restaurants in this location, and reviews of cool attractions like Anakista and Gatlinburg. And I'm going to do a review on the Newport Aquarium down in Cincinnati. But I'm also going to be putting my theme park guides over on that channel from going forward. And I have one coming out tomorrow for SeaWorld Orlando. It's a very long video. It takes a very long time to get all the information and edit it all, but I love it. And so all my theme park like insider guide, attraction guide videos will be over on Vacation Guides USA. That way it kind of cleans up the content for theme park predictions to be predictions, speculation, and like breaking news. So I'm really excited for that and to grow both channels. What was your favorite prediction? I mean, probably the Dragster, because I was like the first YouTuber to like say, hey, there's going to be a spike, and to see it actually happen really brings joy to my heart. Though I did say I predicted Intamin, so I'm a little bitter about that. But a win is a win, right? And you're not going to get everything right as far as predictions go. But I'm very excited about the future of that. Yeah, tell my child to control. I know he needs to. Let's see here. Cedar Point has decided to raise a top hat. I highly doubt that, unfortunately. I think the cost of that would be astronomical, as well as, can the supports in the concrete pad actually support another 200 or 50 feet or 100 feet, however tall they make it? All right, you're down. Out. Say goodbye. Then sit here and stop. 3, 2. No, you're not.
I won't do anything.
Anyone else have kids in the live chat? Please type in kids so y'all know what I'm going through. Anyways, with that being said, hey Raymond, thank you very much for the super chat. When will Cedar Point add another big coaster after Dragster? I honestly think we have to keep our eyes peeled on Forbidden Frontier, the area there for the next project, whether that's an extended of the kids area or a new area or a new coaster. So Dragster's in 2024. I would say 2026, obviously at the earliest, but I would say, being pretty conservative here, 2027 is the more likely. Oh, yeah, so a lot of people have kids. Oh, yeah, what's up? Matt rides coasters, 3.5-year-old kid. Yeah, he totally gets it.
Hey, Matt.
No kids, that's okay. You would treat your child better. Cool. Okay, thank you. I think I treat my kid pretty well. You don't want any kids, JJ. That's totally fine. Yeah. Mommy says you need to leave. She's watching you downstairs and she says you need to stop. Okay? You gonna stay up here? Then just relax, buddy, okay? Anyways. All right. Did you see the latest tweet from RMC? I did not. Was it today? What's up, Escape Designs? A huge shout out goes to them. They're the ones who create a lot of my No Limits creations, so they do great. And be sure to follow them on social media and YouTube for sure. The hyper. Anyways, Cedar Point or Kings Island? That's a very good question, Justin. I would go Cedar Point only because it's like a destination and you feel like you're on vacation with the lake being there and just the whole vibe. If I'm going to go with a park that's probably going to frustrate me less, then I'd definitely choose Kings Island. Because I know going to Cedar Point, I'm going to personally probably get frustrated with the whole Steel Vengeance, operations, lockers, and, the downtime of some of the rides, and maybe not every food stand open. Kings Island, just a top quality park. It's so good. In my opinion, of course. Let's see. I predict Cedar Fair will purchase Kelly's Island and put in Bay and build the world's longest roller coaster ever. I mean, that's pretty cool. I could definitely ride a roller coaster that goes over Lake Erie. Now, the cool thing about that is, did you know Lake Erie is actually the most shallow of the Great Lakes? So the water really isn't that deep, and the deepest point is like 200 feet, maybe 300 feet. So, I mean, it's possible, right? But obviously not in our lifetime, that's for sure.
Yeah, not in ours.
Let's see here. What will happen to Universal Studios Florida if Ron DeSantis gets elected as president? Also, what is your most controversial opinion prediction? I'm not going to really go into that just because I don't want to do that stuff on this channel, but I don't really think anything would happen because, why? There's no real sense to that. Controversial opinion and predictions. I don't know. That's a tough. I like to have some bold predictions just because it's fun, just in case it does come true. And it also gets people talking. So that's a good question. A lot of people flipped when I had said that I think maybe Hershey Park should consider removing Sky Rush. Don't hate me. I love Sky Rush. It's so good. But due to it's not as reliable. You have Candemonium right next to it, and it's not the most comfortable ride. It kind of made sense because if you did remove that coaster, Hershey Park could then. I did a whole video on this, so go check it out. But Hershey Park could essentially build a whole new themed area that kind of goes behind Candemonium to fill up with multiple new coasters and to really expand the footprint of the park. So we'll see. Next Level Virgo, thank you so much for the super chat. When will Six Flags match the value with the prices? Well, depending on which Six Flags, because tell you what, everyone on this chat needs to go to Fiesta Texas because it's a different park. It's labeled as a Six Flags park, but I don't even classify it as one because it's not. The way Jeffrey and his team run that park is it's a light and day difference over how Six Flags other parks operate. So I think Six Flags by far is the most inconsistent coaster chain out or theme park chain out there as far as you look at how good Fiesta is, then Six Flags America or even Six Flags Magic Mountain is having a horrible year. Rides being down constantly. It's just I don't get it. It's ridiculous. That's a good question. Braylon, if you could own any theme park, what would it be? I love planning and designing and where rides can go. So it would be a park that I can have a lot of freedom with and land to expand. It's a very good question. Maybe Energylandia. That park looks awesome and there's a lot of land and I love what they're doing. And I also really like maybe Dollywood. The whole terrain intrigues me as far as how can we get this park to be even bigger, better, etc.
Just like this.
Oh, that's a good roller coaster. What's that one called?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't called it yet.
Well, then maybe you should ask them.
What's this ride called?
What should this ride call? Anyone? Can we give us names for this ride he just built? Do you think Dragster will still be good with the manufacturers and Perla?
I build this ride right now. I built it.
Dragster was never really that reliable to begin with, so I'm hopeful. Am I probable of it? No. Son of Steel Vengeance. That's a cool name, Mason. Let's see here. That looks like Fireball, Stratosphere. Do you think the new Universal Park in Dallas, will Six Flags Over Texas be turning into another Fiesta Texas with the competition? It's all based at the top. If you get a good GM in there that's going to challenge the CEO in ways and to have the same passion and pass it down to hit all their team below them, then potentially, but I don't know. A Taylor Swift park anytime soon? I mean, I don't think so. Maybe she buys one and calls it Taylor Wood or Swift Wood. I don't know, but we'll see. Coaster Cheetah. What coaster do you think Busch Gardens Tampa will get? Well, definitely something in 2024. I would personally love a Giga. Maybe an Intamin multi-launch. Maybe it's a straddle coaster now with SeaWorld Orlando getting the B&M family coaster. I don't know. It's a tough call. Again, I really want a Giga, but we'll see. Let's see here. Six Flags Over Texas needs a Raptor. What's going on, Luke? Hope you're well. I would say yes, but the thing about the RMC Raptors is those things they beat themselves up. maintenance nightmare, and honestly, it would not surprise me to see not many more built in the future until RMC can turn it around to make the trains last over time and the track last, because like Wonder Woman at Fiesta's built in 2018, and that thing is like falling apart to the point where the park is actually closing it after the 4th, I believe, and they are going to completely work on it, spend a lot more money that should not have to be spent on it, a coaster that's only 5 or 6 years old. So we'll see. Is Universal worth it? Nico, which Universal Park? That's a good one. I remember that one. We wrote Manta there. I have you spell it. Do you think, Tyler? Do you think a GCI for what? Like, what do I think of GCI? Let's see here.
What do you think of Mako is the best ride, or Mako is not the best ride? What do you think?
I think Mako is the best ride at SeaWorld.
I'm telling them.
Oh, you're telling them. Oh.
Is it the best ride, or
is Mako the best ride at SeaWorld, or is Mako not the best ride at SeaWorld? Yep. Matt, Park Visions, yep. No, come on, Park Visions. You know, you got one ride on Pipeline. You got multiple on Mako. You know that Mako's better. Come on now.
Do you like Icebreaker?
Everyone has a difference of opinion, and that's great.
Do you like Icebreaker or the new ride?
I like.
Until we know.
Oh, okay.
Icebreaker.
What's going on, Coaster Conquest? Hope you're doing well, my friend, and I'm glad you're able to reschedule your Dorney Park trip. Oh, yeah, Burren, I think it is. Six Flags Over Georgia. So there's, what's it called? They're kind of hyping up an announcement that they're going to be making, I think, I don't even know when it is. I think early August at a coaster event. Could it be for a new coaster in 2024? I mean, they don't even have their 2023 coaster built. I don't even think that ride's even, like, physically built in place yet. It's not even open, nothing. So I don't know. Sure, it's possible for a new coaster. I mean, I think it makes sense. The park does need one. As to what type, I mean, there's a lot of different things the park could do. I really like Over Georgia, but I feel like that park needs someone to step in and really make that park what it deserves to be. There's no reason that Goliath has only been running one train all season long, and it's almost July. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Javier, do you think Cedar Fair made Orion not the tallest, fastest, longest Giga like everyone was expecting because they didn't want to overshadow Millennium Force? I mean, maybe, but I don't think that's really like the biggest factor there. That ride was for Great America. Obviously, it wasn't going to be a Giga, but that ride was confirmed to be Great America's and California's hypercoaster. Then obviously they didn't have it. It was never the hypercoaster. Then they shipped it to Kings Island, so they probably just added it on. All right, you guys got to quit spamming the comments, please. Thank you. Final warning. What is your favorite coaster in Texas? By the way, you're a big fan. Thank you so much. Good question. I just got back from a 4-day trip in Texas. Had a wonderful time down in San Antonio. Favorite coaster would be probably Wonder Woman. I really like Iron Rattler. We rode it like 30-some times over the course of 2 days or 3 days. It was great. I really like it. And I rode Wonder Woman 11 times in a row without really even getting off. So it just both are good. I really like Texas Stingray. I got 4 or 5 rides on that as well. Our Katie, thank you. Can you see Busch Gardens Tampa getting rid of the Jungala area to put a new coaster there and for the future? Yeah, it's been Katie's Coasters. Yeah, it's been highly speculated that that's what's going to happen, and most of Jungala.
I watched your videos.
You watch your videos, yeah. When you were sick the other day, and I came in, he was watching El Toro Ryan. It was great. Yep, the problematic Big Bad Wolf video. So he likes Big Bad Wolf. Anyways, I definitely feel like that area is prime for the next coaster. As far as I believe that the 2024 project will be where Sand Serpent is, and then 2026, 7, whenever the next one is, will be on Jangala.
Hey, I'm gonna be drawing Big Bad Wolf instead.
King of Arc Dinos. You've never been to Cedar Point from Florida. It's a 20-hour road trip. Oh, so you went this year to Cedar Point. Yeah, Cedar Point has a lot of bug issues. That's always been that way. And I remember going and play the mini golf when it used to have the challenge. What was it called? The Challenge Park. And there's these massive spiders all over the place at that miniature golf course. I said, hell no, I'm out of here. I'm not doing that. I don't do spiders. There's certain things in this life that freak me out, and I don't do spiders. I'm a 40-year-old grown man. Nope. As a matter of fact, today we saw 2 spiders in our house. We have never seen spiders in this house. We saw 2. I make my wife kill them because I'm good. I'll change a diaper. I'll do anything else, but killing spiders, nope. Snakes don't bother me. Cockroaches don't bother me, but spiders.
Yeah. Is Katie still on?
I don't know, Mason. Is Busch Gardens Williamsburg getting their coaster still in 2024? Or did it get moved back to 2025? Yeah, it got pushed back a year. I suspect 2024 will be a flat ride, either in the Mock Tower area where the drop tower was just removed, or they just removed a ride, I think, in Italy as well. So those 2 vacant plots of land could definitely benefit from a ride of some sorts. A Dyson stick vac. Hey, bro, send me a link for that on Twitter. Which state has the best coasters, theme parks? Me personally, I think Alaska has some very underrated rides. Yeah, I think so too. I think you're onto something there. I think it's hard to beat Florida. It's hard to beat Florida. If I did not live in the Big Bad Wolf is red track and black supports.
We don't have black.
Okay, make it purple then. If we would ever move again, I would move back to Florida. Moved like the Tampa area. I lived in Orlando for 8 years, loved it. It's just too much traffic and everything else. But I'd want to move closer to the water. Dennis, what is your favorite B&M? Just moved up. Hold on. What is your favorite? Where'd it go? What is your favorite B&M Hyper, Brandon? Or top 3? Mako. I'll go Mako, Goliath, Diamondback. I am excited to ride Candemonium again. I got one ride on it 2 years ago, so I'll ride that a bunch in about a month. So looking forward to that. Let's see here. From Tom Grasso, do you think just adding a swing launch and a spike to Top Thrill Dragster is disappointing? I'm hoping for some sort of layout extension. I mean, well, after all, Tom, no offense, that is a layout extension. I don't think it's disappointing at all because it's going to be a new experience. I'm more personally disappointed. I'm sure you'd be disappointed in different things too, as to it's not intimate and it's new trains that no one's really ever even sat in before. And there's just so many unknowns with this project. It kind of makes you think, what if? Like, well, I don't know. I feel like the swing launch will add a lot to it. This will be a unique experience. They're going to market it as a brand new coaster, yet it is a brand new experience. And then the spike, however tall it's going to be, hopefully 250, 300. I mean, that's my personal goal. Hyper happy. Wife reveal. She's downstairs not feeling well. Field Goat, what's going on? I was going to bring up your question about Kings Island. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation on Kings Island potentially getting a new coaster. Sunapee Station appears to be getting gutted out a little bit, and there's some groundwork going on around there. Ooh, that's a great Big Bad Wolf. Heck yeah, look at that. That's really good. Future roller coaster designer here. You might just get a concussion riding that, but he'll work out his kinks over time, right? You're only 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited to be able to ride a new coaster at Kings Island, whether that's 2025, 26, not next year. I predict there'll be either the what's it called, Planet Snoopy revamp, and maybe hopefully a Phantom Theater comeback, or Soak City water park attraction. Coaster fam, where do you rank Airy amongst RMCs and overall? I've been on like 14 different RMCs. It's my number 2 RMC behind Iron Gwazi. And yes, I've been on Steel Vengeance. And in my general rankings, it's number 3. I go Iron Gwazi, Velocicoaster, Airy Force One, then Fury, then I think Maverick, then Steel Vengeance. Now, I will say I rode Airy Force One 35 times in 2 days at the end of March and early April for their opening. I'm excited to go back down there, I think in August or early September, to really get some rides on it after it's been like 95 degrees outside. So definitely excited for that, and it could move up even higher in my rankings. Alexander Hunt, I know Big Bear just opened, but any new updates, opinions on your predictions for the 2026 attraction? I don't think there's anything updated for that. I just think that I know Dollywood is really focused on capacity right now because they have had so many huge years, back-to-back years of attendance increase, and the park's constantly packed.
Ride, the
Which one?
The green one.
Fire Chaser. He's scared of Fire Chaser.
I don't ride it because
he's been on big.
backwards.
So what?
It goes backwards.
You've been on backwards rides before. Oh, yeah, you have. You just did. What did we just do? Yeah, we just did it backwards. Where were we?
We didn't.
I have to think about that. I swear we just did a backwards ride. Brain fart. Anyway, I'm getting old. I tried telling him Fire Chaser is bigger than. I'm sorry, Big Bear Mountain's bigger than Fire Chaser, and he loves Dragonflyer, and that thing almost goes upside down. So there's no reason why you don't ride Fire Chaser. Plus, you get to see fireworks.
I just don't ride it.
Let's see here.
I'm never gonna ride that ride.
Scott, Cedar Fair has reported that weather has affected 30% of the company's operating days in Q1 this year so far, causing a 400,000 lag in attendance versus 2022. I can see that. The weather's been really nasty for a lot of the parks, whether it's the Canadian wildfires, which prayers out to that area of the world because it's really bad. Even down here in Charlotte, we have air quality advisories going on, and it doesn't bother me. I'll still go to the park, but I'll make sure I'm not there all day or anything. But it's still scary, and there's a lot of rain. I know here in Charlotte, I think 85 or something like that % of the weekends in 2023 have had rain of some sort on the weekends. So it'll be interesting to see. So hopefully things get back. But back to Dollywood. My wonderful son interrupted me there, but that's okay. They're focused on capacity. At this rate, they need reliability more than anything. I would much rather have an Intamin multi-launch or something like that. But based on reliability, I think the smartest move would be a B&M Hyper or Giga or a B&M Dive. That's not what I really want. I wouldn't mind a good B&M Hyper, but we'll see. Anyways, let's go here. You have an update on Dragster. All right, please share. Is your elbow itchy? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Dragster gets demolished in the next 10 years. I mean, if it does not pan out the way it's supposed to, and there's another accident on it, then I don't see Cedar Point's investing a lot of money in this thing, and it's like a make or break. That's why I'm just so confused as to why Zamperla, to be honest with you. The good terrain-based B&M Hyper at Dollywood Dive does sound, or Hyper does sound really good. I really think Raptor is bumpy. I mean, it has some rattles and stuff, especially when you go into the final brake run. But I love Raptor. I've been riding. I mean, I've been riding Raptor since '93 or '94 when it opened up. So let's see. Let's see. We the Coasters, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're well. Be sure to follow them and check out their channel. They do great work. Yeah, it's crazy what's happened down in Florida right now. I mean, with Epic Universe, that's just going to be a game changer. And then SeaWorld getting yet another B&M coaster next year. And Busch Gardens Tampa rumored of potentially getting a Giga or a wing coaster, something major, hopefully. And then other Universal Studios parks, Islands of Adventure, even Disney. It's crazy to see, what's happening. And I hate. I lived in Florida from 2008 through 2014. I think the biggest ride we got that time was Manta. And Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. I almost forgot, the best ride ever. So now the glory days of I would do anything to be able to wife comes home from work, I cook dinner, then we go to SeaWorld to ride Mako and Kraken and Icebreaker and all that stuff. But now we can't because we have kids and we live 9 hours away. So let's see. Homeboy Rory, Starfall Racers maybe setting a new speed record for Florida. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if that's going to go that fast because I think the tallest element's 110 feet or so on that. So if it went faster than 3 miles an hour, it would definitely be going over those elements very fast. So maybe, but that ride, I really feel like Starfall Racers, check out Amusement Insider video. He did the No Limits creation of it. That thing could become potentially the best coaster in Florida. That thing is going to be awesome. Very, 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 very excited for that. Iron Gwazi over Velocicoaster. Am I right? 100%. Matt Harles, thank you. He's a good friend of our channel. He's out in probably Knott's Berry Farm right now riding Ghost Rider, thinking about me and probably rubbing in my face that I've yet to ride Ghost Rider because when I was there, it was closed. And I hate it. Let's see here. Dennis, hey Brandon, what do you think of Six Flags Great America near Chicago? That may be my next new park. Definitely check it out. Good park, solid coasters. I love Goliath and Max Force and Raging Bull, but Goliath, that stall is something else. I'm telling you. My top 3 parks. I love Silver Dollar City, Dollywood. I love me some Knoebels. Cedar Point's always great. Kings Island's great. It's tough. I love SeaWorld Orlando. I know the top 2 for sure is Dollywood, Silver Dollar City. The third one is really, really tough for me. Let's see here. What is my favorite roller coaster manufacturer? Intamin. I would go Intamin, then RMC, then Mock Rides, then B&M. Yeah, I think that's probably right. All right, Ben. Thank you for the kisses. I appreciate that. Any updates on Great Adventure 2024? I don't know. I mean, there's so many rumors going around with that park. It's hard to pinpoint what's happening, but I'm hopeful. I don't think we'll get anything major, but we'll see. Do you think Son of Beast is coming back as an RMC? Personally, no, I do not. With Cedar Fair being stingy as already with Intamin and RMC, I just don't feel as if Cedar Fair would invest the money into that style of ride. They should. I don't think they will. 1 second. Mason forgot to close the door, and we have a crying baby downstairs. No, I'm not done. What's up? Okay. Next time, close the door, buddy. All right.
No, what happened?
Oh, I could hear Taylor downstairs crying. All right. Let's see. Arcadio, thank you so much again for the super chat. Could see a wing coaster in 2024 in a Giga and Jungala. Yeah, I mean, you possibly could. Now, here's a thought, too, is what if Busch Gardens built a family B&M coaster like we saw at Legoland over, I think, in Germany. They're getting that new B&M wing coaster. Or even like Chessington Worlds of Adventure building the launched B&M wing coaster, family coaster. That'd be really cool to see if they could do something like that. And maybe it's something small, a B&M small scale coaster, then a year or two later build the Giga. I hope so. I would definitely be down for that. I feel like the park could use a new family coaster, but I also think they could also need some really good floating air time. So we'll see. Alexander, thank you very much for the super chat. Would you and other enthusiasts consider a crossover event with the NASCAR YouTubers, especially at Richmond for the July race and BGW and KD nearby? It can be called Stock Cars and Coasters. That's an interesting thing. I'd be open to it because I know living down here in Charlotte now since 2014, that racing's a very big deal here in the South, and I just have never really gotten into it as much, and so now I'm starting.
40, now I'm 4, so we're both 4.
Yeah, we're both 4. Act 4 too. I could definitely see myself getting more into NASCAR. It's a really interesting idea. I just got back from Roller Coaster Rodeo at Fiesta, and it's a fantastic coaster event. So I am thinking about, no one knows about this yet except my buddy Matt Carls, who's on the chat, that I might have I'm planning on potentially going back to that event next year because it's so good. So many re-rides. No one's there. It's not like the other big coaster events where they only have 4 rides open. Every ride is open, and we got to ride what's it called? Iron Rattler, I think 14 times in 34 minutes or something like that. We didn't have to get off our seat. It was great. And Wonder Woman 11 times in like 20 minutes. That's rough, by the way. This is a lot of that. I've pulled out the white flag on that 11 times on Wonder Woman for a 40-year-old dad bod. It was a lot, but it's worth it. So, anyways, what I'm going with that is definitely could see myself, Alexander, doing like an event out there. I know it's not really racing involved, but saying, hey, I'm going to be at Roller Coaster Rodeo in 2024. Whoever wants to come out and ride some coasters, say hi, we grab a photo. That's something preliminary I'm thinking about doing because I want the event to do well, and it'll be cool to hang out with some people from the channel.
Oh.
Coaster Cat says, hi, Mason. You saw her at Carowinds, her and her family at the VIP tent about a month ago. They'll be in town, so we might see them again in a few weeks here.
Okay. Do they have kids?
Yeah, they had 2 kids. Did you get a Coaster Mania keychain? No, I did not. I did not go to Coaster Mania, though I did see the keychain. So definitely feel like it'll be red track.
I got keychains too. I got a lot.
All right, spammer, stop, please.
Spammer. Me.
Thank you. Final warning. I mean that.
It's me?
No, you're not spamming, buddy. Let's see here. Have you been to Hollywood Nights? No, I've not. I don't know. I want to go. I need to ride Voyage at night, but is with having 2 kids and being a stay-at-home dad, I sit up, buddy. I can't do this. Sit up. Thank you. It's hard. I can only have so many trips allocated each year since the wife's home and with the kids and stuff. Once Mason gets old enough to be able to bring him on trips, I'll be able to do more. So I've not gone to Hollywood Nights. It looks like fun, but it's just packed and crowded. And I had a great time at Rodeo the last 2 weeks ago. Literally no one was there. 300 people, and the whole park was open. We literally could ride whatever we wanted to and didn't have to wait in lines. And you get free food. And I don't know. I would eventually I would like to go. Yes, for sure. What's up, Jay Coasters? Hope you're well. Always like interact with you on Twitter. Yes, Park Visions. Let's plan that out, buddy.
Hi.
For Roller Coaster Rodeo. Let's see. Thomas, Dorney Park Coaster thoughts. Yeah, definitely 2024. Being a mini dive should be cool. Let's see. Many reliable sources said Intamin would be involved with Thrill Dragster. Yes, including my own few sources. But here's the thing, like with the project that big, there's going to be whistle chaser, whistle, whatever the terminology is there. Like they're going to put false information out there to see what travels, to make sure that no one really knows exactly what's going on. So I think that was by design, where people were told potentially different things, and that led to different people knowing different things and word of mouth spreading. But I feel like, I'm disappointed, but I'm excited for at least we get a ride Dragster 2024. Let's see. How do you feel about the Thrill Dragster getting reimagined or remanufactured by Zamperla? What's up, Coaster Boy? Yeah, sure, it's cool. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be fun. It just it's a lot of questions. More questions than anything else. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is cool. Let's see here. Many rely at ES. I think you're in it for the subscribers and the views. I mean, sure, if you want to think that, go for it. I do this to support my family and have a good time and talk coasters. And I was told by multiple people it was Intamin, and that's what I firmly believed, is it made the most sense. And knowing there's always a chance where it could be wrong and it was something else, and that's how it turns out. So sure, it's the way it is, my friend. The Coaster Dad. Late to the party. What's going on, buddy? You're going to Sturkers Grove on the 4th for 2 credits. I'm sorry I didn't message you back. I apologize, man. Things have been crazy here. Sick kids everywhere, and it's been nuts. You got a cool dad. He says, you like me? Good. You're just shy. You need a haircut.
No.
No?
It looks fine. It's just good for Nico.
Yeah. Let's see here. You are here because you love us. Yes, I love everybody. I'm excited to be able to do this, and I appreciate all the support. I have around 10 minutes or so left here. We have to put the kids to bed soon. All right. You're gone, Hyper. Peace out, dude. Come back here.
No, I'm going to go downstairs. Upstairs. Oh. Your dad, your miniature is in your chest can. Bye.
I got him.
Huh?
Nothing. Hey, Steve. Do you think Carowinds could get a GC out like Mystic Timbers? I really think that would be a really good ride for Carowinds. It obviously wouldn't cost near as much as a B&M does, so I think that's a positive for Cedar Fair. Cedar Fair really took a hit due to COVID because they gave away basically all the passes for the full year, whatever it was, so like your pass got extended, which is a questionable move. I get why they did it, but they're hurting. The parks are being ran not as high, in my opinion, as far as Cedar Fair standards this year. And obviously the investments we saw in 2023, while I love aeronautical landing at Carowinds, it's great. And Zambezi Zinger looks really good. The ride suffers from not opening up on time, and you get the Wild Mouse at Cedar Point, and then it's a unknown manufacturer. Well, it's not unknown, but it's not a normal name in the coaster game for Canada's Wonderland's family coaster. So I don't know. Like, I feel like Cedar Fair is going to start spending less money on coasters. So price point 10 to 15 million each ride. And I think the GCI falls right into that. Let's see here. When's my next video coming out? Tomorrow. Let's see here. Yeah, King of Dinos, stop spamming, please. Thank you. What's my opinion of Great Adventure? It's a good park. I feel like it's comes down to that park could be much better than what it is. I'm very excited for this GM. And let's see here. Any other questions? Wrapping up here in the next 5 to 10 minutes here. Winnipeg, Corey. Wow, that's great. How's the weather up there? Hopefully it's not too cold and you can get down and ride some coasters very, very soon. Thank you, King of Arc Dinos, for saying it. Sorry, I appreciate that. Hey, Park Visions, have a good night, bro. Hang in there. We're not talking political, Tavi. That's a warning, please. Thank you. Feelings about Raging Bull. I love the first half. Second half, doesn't really do much for me. I really like that first drop in the back row. It's very, very nice. Yeah, it's definitely smoky down here in Charlotte. What's up, Patrick? Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. The summers are warm. That's good. Terrible winters. Yeah, you need to move. I don't know how old you are, but if you're old enough, Charlotte's a great place to live. I have a few other Canadian friends who want to come down and live in America, so come on down. When will I be back at Cedar Point? I'm hoping for the fall. Mapping out my calendar. Since this is a predictions and speculations and news channel, I have to be around this for news and everything like that. And July and August are the big industry news months for me, so I want to be home near my computer. That way, if news breaks, I can pop on and make a video as fast as possible. So hoping maybe September, early October. We'll see. Let's see here. Where's my best friend? ES. Is he talking? Yeah, ES, this is your final warning. It's theme park predictions, not theme park review. So TPP is my acronym. Maybe, I don't know if you meant theme park review or not, but, if you want to hate the channel, you can hate it, but you might not want to do it on a live stream. Hey, man, the RoboBuck, thank you. Appreciate it. What Giga do you think is the best? Fury 325. What is your thoughts on the what's that? Ambata Cam Ride in Kentucky? I don't know what that is. Please fill me in. Let's see here. Adam. Where are those leaked Speedo pics on? No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just ridiculous. First of all, I don't have any Speedos. Anyways, you're going to get punched for that, by the way. What giga do you already answer that? Sorry, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's see here. How far am I away from Carowinds? Pretty close. It's nice being able to get there pretty much anytime I want to. Going to Busch Gardens soon. What should you ride first? Well, which park? Williamsburg or Tampa? Let me know. Let's see here. Please read your super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Do you think Wildcats Revenge will be a top 2 RMC right under Gwazi? Because I heard it's better than Vengeance. I mentioned that earlier in the video. I feel like I'm going to be riding it in the end of July, and I feel like it's going to be definitely top 3 for me, just looking at the layout and what I like from an RMC. So I think it'll be that Wildcats Revenge, Area Force One, and Iron Gwazi, top 3 RMC for me personally. I think I would probably like it better than Vengeance, but who knows? I have not been on Vengeance in 2 years. And when I went to Cedar Point 2 years ago, I got 5, 6, 7 rides on it. So I like Vengeance a lot, but I feel like Wildcat has some very, very intriguing elements, and I just feel like it could be really good. And size does not always matter. So we look at Raven at Holiday World, these smaller coasters. Let's see here. Will I ever be able to get the chance to visit the land down under? No, there's too many spiders down there in Australia. No way. Maybe one day for sure. All right, enough of the political talk. Hyper happy, Tavi. Final warning. I mean every word of that. Come on, man. I had to deal with 2 kids on a permanent, full-time basis. I don't need to be doing this while I'm doing my super chats. So there are no spiders. That's okay. We'll see. How long do I think Corkscrew has? Probably. I was told it's on the chopping block. I believe that, but I feel like there could be other potential. I think it's definitely on the coast, the next coaster to get removed at Cedar Point. I think that gets removed before Gemini because Gemini is such a more popular ride. So I definitely think it'll be potentially gone within the next 5-6 years, potentially. Have I ever thought about building a backyard coaster? Yes, briefly. There's a lot of work. For the last 7 years, I spent most of my Octobers building a giant haunted house in my backyard for the community and stuff and the neighborhoods nearby me. Unfortunately, 2 years ago, I stopped doing that because the time it took, we're having our second kid, and the channel just got really big, and I didn't want to not make content anymore, or at least for October. So doing something like a backyard coaster would take a lot of time, and I just no, probably not. Do I think Kumba will get retracked at Busch Gardens Tampa in the future? Yes, probably. I think so for sure. Um, have you done Pipeline yet? Yes, I got one ride on Media Day. It was kind of blah. It was fun, but I need more rides on a ride. So I'm the type of person where even like Air Force One or even Iron Gwazi, you get off. Well, Iron Gwazi, I got off thinking that was awesome, but like it takes a while for me to I need multiple rides to kind of get a feel for the ride, And so I really liked it. Okay, Adam, final warning. I should really think about making Cedar Point merch. I really can't put any words or logos of Cedar Point on my merch, unfortunately. What is my favorite coaster? Iron Gwazi. All right, Taco Coasters. Hold up, buddy. You're really spamming now. Come on, man. What do I think Cedar Point's next coaster will be after Top Thrill Dragster? There's a lot of different possibilities. I would really like to see Cedar Point get a mock rides ride. I feel like those would do really well there. They're reliable for the most part and bring something unique. I would love something like Starfall Racers down at Epic Universe. That'd be awesome. We'll see. Yeah, the mock hyper or mock spinner would do really well as well for Cedar Point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to incorporate some mods because people don't know how to behave. So very disappointed in this live stream, to be honest with you guys. Robert Polk, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, definitely 2025. I don't know how early, but I think they're ahead schedule from what I've heard. Yeah, that's a good question. Black Eagle, what park will be the next to get a Vekoma new flying coaster? Hopefully a park, because this thing looks awesome. I just don't know exactly which one. Um, yes, I'll still do live streams, of course. Could a pipeline coaster go to SeaWorld San Antonio? I mean, maybe that'd be a cool fit because Texas does not have a stand-up coaster, so they can market that really cool. What defunct coaster do you want back? Dueling Dragons. Even though I love Hagrid's. No, I take that back. Volcano, volcano, volcano. What will get added in Carowinds' big 5-acre plot next to the South Gate? Hopefully a new coaster. We'll see. All right, taco coasters. Again, stop spamming. Yes, Matt rides coasters. Yes, it is. Yeah, if you want to be a mod on this, I don't know how to do all that, but I'll figure it out. Please email me. You can find my email address in my descriptions of the videos. Definitely. Will King's Dominion get anything new? Hopefully sometime very, very soon. Hopefully in 2024. Definitely not a coaster, but something. All right, here we go. 1 more minute. I got to get going. Bedtime for the kids. We're all been sick in this house except me, so everyone needs to get a good night's sleep. And I got multiple videos I have to get out tomorrow. Let's see. All right, you're done. Peace out, Taco. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for the support. This live was more frustrating than anything else with some spam. So I will add mods to the next one. I apologize for the lack of fun in the comments, but we will. We try to keep this as clean and less spammy as possible, and not talk about stupid stuff or politics or anything non-roller coaster related. So we try to have a positive attitude and mind frame, but you guys, thank you very much. Seriously, this stuff means the world to me. I never thought I would reach 30,000 subs, let alone have 1,000 subscribers. So if you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel, highly recommend doing it. If I can do it, trust me, I'm 40 years old. You can do it. I taught myself everything. I didn't have anyone show me the ropes. Just a lot of dedication and passion and a good work ethic. That's all you have to do. So again, thank you guys so much for everything. This channel has changed my life for real, and I love sharing the moments with my family as well as my new friends from the channel. And it's very, very exciting to be able to get out there and ride rides and get content and everything else, and provide a positive piece in your life, because right now, I mean, life's always tough, but right now it seems like it's even more tough and crazy. So it just comes down to the point where we have to make sure that we're all sticking together and be nice and be respectful and love and not hate, and make sure we get better. So anyways, you guys are great. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. All right, Hyper, you're done. You want to be a mod? Yeah, you're okay. If you guys want to be a mod, please email me. You can find my email address in my descriptions of the videos. Thank you very much. Peace out. Thank you guys. Always keep riding coasters, as you know. And I promise next stream will be much better than this.